Week 19 of 2026 comes to you from very cold, misty Melbourne morning. So week 19, I'm gonna cover a few ideas, few items that are disturbing the Somali community, whether in Somalia or abroad, and finally my usual theme about money, currencies, and so on. So let's go. So 15 May 2026 is shaping up as a historical day, or maybe storm in a teacup, as some people call it. It's about the end of mandate for the government. So what happens? What happens when there's no mandate to run the country and there's no election happening? Is that a political vacuum? Maybe that's what some call. But I'm going to write about that. I'm just using this as a heading for a theme about after May 15, so what? The other item I want to cover is about the opposition, Mu'arad. We now have Mu'arad and Muhafiz. Now I'm going to write about this because this is politics 101 or government 101. Really, it's nothing sophisticated or nothing complicated about this issue. Why? Because everyone knows, that governments in some countries, there is the ruling party or the people who are in charge at that time, and the opposition group who, in some countries, they actually have seats in the parliament. So where I am in Australia, the opposition party is actually a legitimate entity in parliament that keeps the checks and balances on the government. So why can't we have something like that? So those of you guys who are lining up every day, I'm using the word guys or men or gentlemen deliberately because I never see a woman among you. So how about thinking about bicameral, as we have upper house and lower house, a parliament where the opposition is legitimate and they have their own seats and the government runs the show, and if they win in the next election, they become the government. More on that, read below. So we talked about May 15, and I hope you liked my note about that, and I also covered the issue about the opposition and the government and the possibility of having them both in the parliament, hopefully the next government, whenever that comes about. Now I'm going to move to my favorite topic, money, whence it comes from and whence it goes, as that name of book was. Now, why this topic of money keeps on coming back? It's actually linked to everything that happens in Somalia. So those of you who might be wondering where is the link, one theory in recent media covers is the fact that why the delay, why people are talking and not fighting. And the short answer was because those who live in houses made of glasses don't want to throw stones, if you get where I'm going with that. So money is important, whether it is in one's pocket or whether it is in a central bank or whether it is in some conglomerate who runs a whole country. So I'll cover more about this, and I'll also share with you this article that I'm including in this week. There you have it, 3 items in 5 minutes. But I'll conclude with one big picture idea. The last few days, some of us were discussing, instead of worrying about all these little political games back home, why are those who are in charge not thinking about the big picture, meaning big ideas? And the following is one of them. I hope you enjoyed, especially Mohammed Abdiware, my former president of his Showele, my former classmate, I was about to say. My 5 minutes of fame's up. Until next week, take care. And enjoy this big picture idea. Feedback, comments, as always, welcome. Instead of arguing about elections and extensions and voting and all those minor issues, I'll call them minor issues, why not think about big picture ideas? Let's have a look at one of those ideas. Just an idea. There's nothing wrong with imagining. Imagination is apparently better or more powerful than knowledge. There you have it, something to think about.